Good morning YouTube and welcome to today's video. We hope you're doing really well out there. Because your name is now part of the channel. In fact, why don't you do the intro, Chloe? Take it away.
Hi. Welcome.
What the bloody hell was that? You can't start the video, you gotta give it more energy. Give it some.
What am I supposed to do there?
Well everybody, today we're gonna be making bulalo, which is a beef dish from the Philippines that is made by basically boiling down beef shanks with the marrow in until the fat and the collagen melt into like a clear, hearty broth. It's very delicious, vibrant, and meaty.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's also a few other things in it, like corn on the cob, onion, peche, and cabbage.
And King Kong?
No King Kong.
King Kong, damn it.
No galbi either.
Damn it, I love galbi. Okay, so the meat that we're going to be using today is actually beef shin.
Why do you like that?
You meant to say something now, you know, like, boo, boo, boo.
Okay, I didn't know that was my cue.
That's alright, you go.
I thought you were gonna, I don't know what? Okay, what? So this is the ossobuco cut of the beef shin. It's not really a typical, can I start again?
You can say whatever you want, my love, we're rolling. What are you checking the times for?
So we've got the ossobuco cut of the beef shin, which means it's crossways with the marrow. This isn't really a typical cut that you can get easily at the butcher's, so we had to order it in, and it arrived yesterday.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thank you. Beef shin from Farmerson Butcher.
This is our ossobuco, or beef shin cut through the bone, so you can see the marrow that we'll use for our bulalo.
Nice dress, Chloe.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look pretty. Give us a 12. Give us a 12. Woo! So Farmerson's is a butcher where we got the beef shin from. We've ordered from them before and it's always been really good. So very excited about that ingredient. There are also a number of other ingredients that we're gonna go through now. Chloe, what have we got?
We've got onion, black pepper, fish sauce, bok choy or peche, spring onions, corn on the cob, and some cabbage. We couldn't get the Chinese cabbage because we just got back. We didn't have time to go to the Asian supermarket. For the dipping sauce, we've got calamansi juice, chili, and more fish sauce.
Excellent.
The first thing we need to do is to actually wash the meat. This means we don't have to pre-boil it, and it just sort of pulls out all the impurities when you wash and soak the meat. Something I learned from Korean cooking. So we're just going to leave the beef there soaking in the water for about 20 minutes, and we'll change out the water every time it gets cloudy. And then while that's happening, we'll just pull the vegetables.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better.
So I'm just rinsing off the meat, and you can see it's turned this grey colour, which means a lot of the impurities that cause the scum have been sort of drawn out by the soaking process. We're going to boil up some water, pop it in there, and then simmer for like an hour and a half until the meat is tender, and then we'll add our veggies, which we just need to finish prepping.
So what's next?
We'll wait for the meat to come up to a boil and skim off any scum that might come up, just because we haven't removed all of the impurities and we want to have a really clear broth. And then we'll add the onions, fish sauce and peppercorns, and then just let that boil up until the meat is tender.
Hold up just a minute. Been looking for some help just to find myself. Yeah. Been losing my focus. like 1,000 times before. Can't take this anymore.
So, Chloe has chopped everything that we needed to chop apart from the chilies. I should probably mention the knife that Chloe was using. This was sent to us by a Filipino company called Chef's Blade. They reached out to us and they sent us a free knife, which is amazing. It's a really pretty knife.
It's a beautiful knife.
If you want to get one, you can. There's a description. There's a discount code as well. We get like a small kickback. I think it's like 2 or 3% of the sale, but you will be supporting us and also this new company, I think. I'm not sure, they might be new. They're Filipino anyway, and their knives are awesome. So if you're interested, check the description box. Now, Chloe, we're gonna make the dipping sauce, right?
Yeah, so when we made sinigang, a lot of people mentioned that we were missing the dipping sauce. So when we made this, I made sure to look what people normally have, and I think it's chili, calamansi juice, and patis, or the fish sauce. So we'll just mix that up now. So I'm just putting a little squeeze of fresh lemon juice in here, just because bottled citrus juices often lose their tang, so just to lift it back up again. Oh yeah, that's good.
So that's the dipping sauce done.
Yep, we're just waiting for the beef to get tender, and then once that happens, we'll chuck the corn in, and then we'll chuck the veg, and then we'll chuck the cabbage and the bok choy in, and then it's ready to serve. Oh, we need to make some rice.
We do.
What are you looking for?
The rice. I gotta get a big bag of rice, everybody. Someone in the comment section was saying they have a 50 kilo bag of rice. But yeah, we've got a mini 10 kg. I'm looking at you like that was a good shot, well done. All right, we're gonna wash this up now. Washing the rice is actually, Chloe taught me this, and it's just an absolute rice revolution.
Revelation?
Rice revelation. Let's get some warmer water. So we wash the rice up because it helps remove the white scum that you often see like spitting off rice when people boil it, or even if it's in the rice cooker. It also helps make it a lot fluffier. So you end up with really fluffy, delicious rice. And actually a little bonus tip for anyone that might be on a diet, you're actually technically washing off calories. So if you want to reduce the calories of your rice, wash it before you use it. Oh, and you must always wash it gently. I've been told off many times for aggressively washing the rice. When the water starts to turn really cloudy, I'll then just drain it. God bless the rice revolution. Let me do my Tagalog vowels. A, E, I, O, U. So, bulalo.
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 Bulalo. Oh, I can't wait to eat it.
Yeah, me too. It's been a long time coming. Ever since we sort of embarked on our Filipino food adventure, people have been recommending bulalo to us. I can't even tell you how many times it's been recommended. So, very excited to try. It is a really attractive meal.
Way too much.
I get wasted on the thought of you. Head is spinning, I can't move. Smoky eyes in a groove. No, I can't get you out of my mind.
Cheers, everybody. It's become a bit of a tradition to have a red horse. So cheers. Cheers to you, Chloe. Or I'm going to try and attempt to pronounce something that someone suggested I try. Tagay Hanagang Mamtai.
Mamate.
Mamate. Cheers until we die. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry.
You'll get better.
You'll get better.
I'm gonna go for the broth first. It looks very hearty. The Filipinos do a really good job with veggies, I must say. Sinigang and bulalo, both really rich in veg.
This is delicious.
Oh wow. Oh, it's meaty. It's a real meaty broth, isn't it?
It's amazing that it's just come from the beef, you know? That flavour hasn't come from anywhere else. I'm gonna dip my beef in the Dippy sauce. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't think I did a good enough job of filming that bone marrow. It looks amazing. So we have beef shin. Or osako sunuk.
Ossobuco. You got too much.
No, it's good.
I wouldn't recommend you put it in the broth.
Oh, vinegary. Has that even got vinegary in?
No.
All right, very good start, everyone. I really like bulalo so far. Oh, it's so good.
The corn is so good.
A big part of why we had to order from the butchers was that we had to get beef shin with the marrow in.
And somebody said that you should save the marrow for last.
That's right. Woo, everybody! Sorry.
I'm excited.
I know, me too. Did you tell them about the cabbage?
We got sweetheart cabbage. A lot of the pictures had the Chinese or like Napa cabbage, but we just got back from holiday and didn't have time to go to the Asian supermarket, so we just got sweetheart cabbage.
We literally got back yesterday and just started making this immediately. We just got back yesterday and started making this immediately. We will not include that, it makes no sense. Today we made it.
To be honest, cabbage is sort of cabbage, it's not that different.
I'm using my hands to eat the cabbage out of the soup. It just makes it so much easier. Oh, the beef shin is good. I'm gonna get some rice on the spoon, get some of that broth as well, and then pop a little bit of the beef shin. Oh, I dropped it. It is good.
It's so good. I mean, even just the bok choy is good.
But what I love to do is take that rice and just let it soak up all of those delicious flavors. I get carried away with the eating of like this bowl and then forget about my rice bowl.
But the rice bowl is significant. I haven't paid enough attention to my meat.
Oh, so okay, the sweet corn has taken on some of the flavors of the bulalo.
So I can confirm
Answer that.
meat plus rice plus broth is good. What is it? Meat plus rice plus dippy.
Oh,
plus
meat
broth.
plus rice plus dippy is masala. It's so good.
Plus broth.
Plus broth. Oh, it's gonna be good.
It's out of this world. Is there a word for out of this world?
Possibly. I don't know, I'm sure someone will tell us. I guess you out of this world in Tagalog would... I'm pretty sure you just hit me in the face with some of that.
Sure, there's like a direct translation.
Yeah,
but I mean like an equivalent saying.
I imagine there isn't many days when it gets really cold in the Philippines. The Filipinos do a fantastic job of making food that
Like
is
comfort food.
really good for a cold day.
Oh, it's so good when you get a bit of the fresh green onion.
I just love it. I love it so much.
Oh, and the peppercorns.
I'm not a big cabbage fan. Cabbage has always been something, as a child, I never liked. It has so much to do with the way the cabbage is prepared. Literally just cook the cabbage with the flavors of the dish. In this case, bulalo. It just takes on all of that delicious flavor. And the cabbage is no longer just cabbage. It is a vegetable vessel for bulalo.
I swear I've cooked a lot of cabbage for you. And you never told me you didn't like it.
I like your cabbage.
Okay.
I know I'm being a bit of a messy eater this evening with this. I do apologize. Look at that. Like a beef handbag.
The only thing I'd be concerned about is, you know, my cards falling out of it.
No, you don't need to worry about your cards. If you've got some sweet corn you need to take with you, you just pop it in your beef shin handbag and off you go.
Very secure. Dippy on my cabbage.
Ooh, dippy on the cabbage.
Oh, you should try that.
Okay, will do.
Dippy your veggies.
Okay, but what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna... Okay, alright. No, too many things now. Ooh, the dipping sauce and the cabbage. Oh.
It's good.
Woo. I was never much of a dipping sauce man. You know, it's just like straight, like, there's your meal, you don't dip. I've really got into dipping.
You can change the flavours of your meal as you go along.
And then you just hit them with a red horse just to cleanse your palate with some citrusy horse.
I can see why it's a popular beer. We don't really drink very much, just to preface.
I really just drink when I make these videos. And that's cool, I don't mind. It's like the time I drink is basically with you guys and then Chloe and some delicious food. So I'm alright with that.
If anybody wants to know why your tolerance is so low.
Yeah, someone asked that actually. They said their own dad could drink 10. Why can you only drink 3? I mean, your dad's a machine if he can drink 10 red horses. I thought it was interesting what you just said about how you can manipulate the flavours with the dipping.
Like you can have a bit that's like tangy and fresh and spicy, or a bit that's like super savoury. And you can manipulate how many of the peppercorns you have.
Is the Dippy typical of the Bulalo?
Yeah, so this is the Bulalo Dippy. I looked it up. Whereas the pork barbecue skewers is like vinegar, garlic, chili.
Just the beef shin is so tender and delicious. I know I've just basically eaten this entire meal with my hands, but I'm really enjoying it. And a few people actually have been suggesting more hands-on eating.
It's pretty impressive how much of this you've eaten with your hands, considering it's soup.
That is impressive. You couldn't really Bulalo. You couldn't Bulalo.
I'm just gonna get a vessel for...
Oh, don't. I've got you a vessel right here. The beef shin bag. 2021. That's not how you say it. I mean, look at the fat just coming off that beef shin. My mum would do a fit right now by the way I'm eating. I'll be more civilized.
Yeah, my mum might watch this.
We'll have to scrap the entire eating sequence and start here. This is very nice. Very nice. This is literally how I eat dinner when I'm with Chloe and her family. I can't be the only one that goes over to their partner's like family's house and eats with the best manners they could possibly have. So what are we gonna make next, Chloe?
I think if we're doing lumpia, we should try making turon, because everybody's saying that the turon that we had wasn't very good.
Yeah, I think we had bad turon. Maybe we should do more like a general baked video, because I'd like to do ube pandesal, but I'd love to have a go at ube hopia. Oh, you've got the marrow.
I've got the marrow and rice. And dippy.
Good. Yeah, it's gotta be good. It has to be. Nice. There's a different recipe for this in on the continent, in Europe. They use a different type of meat.
What?
Is that true?
It's the same cut of meat.
I thought you told me on holiday that we were eating different type of meat.
Yeah, so normally ossobuco is veal, like a really common like Italian dish, but it's not like a stew or anything. It's normally just like in sauce.
But there you go, see? The bone marrow is gonna be removed. Got bone marrow, dippy, and a bit of chili. Wow. Oh, it's over too quickly. There may be people watching this that haven't had Bulalo before. You need to go out and try it. It's so good. It's just, there's so many different flavors. What was that? Sounded like a snake. Did you hear that? So as always, we hope you really enjoyed today's video, especially as much as we really enjoyed Bulalo. That was absolutely fantastic. So thank you very much to anyone that recommended Bulalo.
It's great.
Thank you for that. I was like stuck for something to say. You nailed that. Thanks, Chloe. As always, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Drop us a comment below. It's always amazing to hear from you. You're doing your hype, woman.
Oh yeah, thank you everyone for the happy birthdays. There's probably more happy birthdays in one day than I'd ever got in my life.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's true.
That's really sweet, so thank you very much. I also appreciate it. Because it made it even more special for you. It made your day even more special, so.
Yeah, it was a great birthday, so thank you.
And on that note, we'll see you on the next video, and we're gonna be making, I think we've decided, ube pandesal.
Ube pandesal. Let's do it.
See you then. Bye.